Hello. I don't know how I'm going to approach this video. I don't have a specific structure or plan, but I just had inspired action to come and talk about it. I've been thinking a lot about my chronic illness and how it affects my mental health, and then it just affects me in so many other ways, financially, relationships, everything. And I realized I never paid attention to my mental health before I became chronically ill. I had the usual sadness or depressive episodes that any teenager would have. And it was until I was diagnosed, I started to realize that I felt this feeling of anxiety, and I noticed that, and I noticed that it never went away. And then I realized that like a couple years have gone by and it just became my norm. And it, on top of that, like the anxiety, then the depression, and so many things just come up after that. Like, you don't know how to be happy anymore. You don't know how to take care of yourself. You start to become so nihilistic after like 10 years of going through the same thing. Like, I think I just passed my 10-year anniversary of being diagnosed with my chronic illness. I don't want to do anything. My body is way too tired. I'm way too tired. I'm exhausted. I'm fatigued. I'm burnt out. It's because my body just doesn't function properly. I went shopping the other day and I ran some errands, and I'm sitting now for the past 3 days just recovering from that. I have a fever, I have a sore throat, my body is aching, and there's so many things I want to do. I want to travel, I want to have a full-time job. I'm financially stressed too. I just don't know how people do it. Like, I don't know any other way that I can express how I'm feeling. I thought maybe if I start some sort of online outlet, maybe I would feel okay, but because I'm sick all the time, I have no spark, I have no interests. And when you have the flu or when you're really sick, you feel down. You have like a little bit of depression that comes with it. And I'm chronically ill. Like, my body is just fighting with itself, and on top of that, like, my brain is just exhausted. My cortisol levels are high. I'm under a lot of stress. I'm going through it mentally as well. Anyways, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I've been doing a lot to help my mental health, but at the end of the day, there's only so much I can do. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a second. And I also want to, practice exposure therapy, rejection therapy, putting myself out there. So, I don't know who will see this. Hopefully it ends up on the right side of whatever algorithm. But if you have a chronic illness and you understand a little bit of where I'm coming from, let me know. Yeah, I hope one day that I would find my spark again, and maybe I can find a way to support myself, and I hope my body works with me sometime soon. Yeah. Hopefully next video I will be a bit more optimistic. Thank you for listening.